Manchester United 4, Bilbao 1. And bro, yo, that first half was abysmal. Let's start there. That first half was abysmal. Garnacho missed an absolute sitter. Through on goal. Obviously not been watching his R9 tapes. Clearly not been watching his R9 tapes because he'd have just gone round the keeper. But tries to dink him and completely misses the target. But you know what it is? It's fine though because he made the run. He showed endeavour. He showed work rate and all this stuff. You know, this is just the English game. You get maximum points for just making the run and the effort. Forget the finish. Do you know what I mean? Forget the quality in that. And this is the funny thing because he wrapped one in the last game versus what, Brentford. Yeah, absolutely wrapped one. You know the ones where you don't really have to think. You just kick the ball. Yeah. But now when he's in on goal, right, he's got to think about it. Got to dink the keeper. Got to get it on target. Doesn't. Anyway, whatever. Enough of him. Dorgu. We need to speak about this kid. We need to have a word about him because I think it's clear for everyone to see that he's not good enough. I'll be honest. And I'll explain myself. What I mean by he's not good enough is he's good enough for what we're doing right now. Yeah. But if we genuinely have any actual aspirations of getting back to where we want to be, i.e., challenging for the Premier League and hopefully winning it, and you know, looking like we belong in the Champions League, he's not it. Now, what I will say is he is it in the eyes of Ruben Amorim. Why? What do I mean? Ruben Amorim wants workhorses before footballers. He wants guys that are going to be tenacious, good work rate, great engine, and all these things. So, in regards to that, obviously Dorgu fits the profile because he looks busy. To the untrained eye, he looks busy, he's tenacious, works hard, he's honest, yeah. But then when he touches the ball, there is a serious lack of quality when he's on the ball. And I think I saw that multiple times again tonight. Unfortunately. But we are gonna speak some truths and have some uncomfortable conversations on this channel. And although I would like to like Dorgu, I have got no time to waste with players that I do not feel are good enough. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, yeah, give him time and this that, and the other." Bro, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. But for right now, if you want to sit, mid-table, yeah, he's all right. If you want to sit mid-table, if we want to carry on as we are, mid-table and that, we actually sat 15th right now. We've got West Ham next, who are 17th, 2 points behind us, right? So if we lose to them, so close of play Sunday, we could actually be 17th. So if we want to carry on right now, yeah, the likes of the Dorgus and the Agates, yeah, they're great for us right now. They'll be great for us. Getting on to that, Agate and Garnacho. As soon as they came off and were replaced by Luke Shaw, Ahmad, and Mason Mount, instant quality change. The game went from down here to up here instantly. Instantly. I think all those goals came about after the changes. I think. Did they all come after the changes? I'm not sure. But whatever. Anyway, I don't really care. The level of the game went up tenfold. And you know what it is? It's no surprise that when you put footballers on the football pitch, the game of football for your team improves. Who knew? And this is my issue with Ruben Amorim right now. It's not even that I want to dislike him because I don't have the energy. Like I said, I spent all my energy on wanting Eric Ten Hag out. But the only thing I'm gonna say is that I have no confidence in Ruben Amorim, and the reason being is because he'll start games such as he did tonight in such a negative fashion. Listen, guys, we are 3-0 up, right? We are playing at home. Start the footballers. You cannot start that negative. A double pivot of Agate and Casemiro. That is far, far, far too negative. It is. Soon as Kobe came on, soon as Ahmad came on, the instant Ahmad touched the ball, boom, quality. Hoyland got his goal in the end, but non-existent tonight. And when he did touch the ball, nothing. Zero. Nothing. Touches was off. Giving the ball to blue shirts. All these things. Seen enough for Hoyland. When is it going to become apparent that it is time enough that we have seen Hoyland? We have seen enough of this guy now. When are they going to go into the meeting Monday morning and decide, do you know what? We can't watch this any longer. It's almost like we play with 10 men. It is almost like we play with 10 men when Hoyland's on the pitch. He does nothing for us. Nothing. Not a single thing. He got his goal in the end tonight. And even the goal, again, it was shades of Bournemouth, the equaliser. Literally just hit his foot. Oh, gosh. He just hit his foot. Let's be honest. But, yeah, enough said of that. But Ruben, this mentality needs to change. This mentality absolutely has to change. Genuinely, it does. Because you saw tonight, it was so apparent. The difference in quality once those changes were made. Mason Mount, what a goal. Hey, that first one, what a goal. And what I'm going to speak about here is not just the strike. Anyone can see the strike. My grandma can see the strike and it was a good goal. But what I want to speak about is the speed of thought. The speed of thought in which to do that little Cruyff turn, which not only was a turn, it was also a set for the strike. And it was a thing of beauty. Well worthy of the number 7 shirt. And I did mention, I don't know why he's got the number 7 shirt, but then obviously he shut me up with that. And his second goal as well was full of quality as well. First touch, great. Left foot strike, beautiful, into an open net, but from quite close to the halfway line, to be fair. So 2 top goals from Mason Mount. And yeah, guys, we've run out comfortable winners in the end tonight. We didn't think we'd see goals, actually, after that first half. We didn't think we'd see goals. But like I said, long before we even came into this tie, I did say I was so confident of dealing with Bilbao after watching the Real Bilbao game. I just thought they had nothing to offer, to be fair. I just thought they had nothing to offer. So I was fully confident of getting the job done. And now we obviously look forward to Tottenham in the final. Back at the San Mamés, obviously. We've had a bit of practice there, scoring 3 goals. So, again, I'm confident. Football heritage will see us through and win another Europa League, to be honest. I can't see any other result. I cannot see any other result. Now, that being said, if we were not to lose to win the Europa League, there would be some sort of consolation in the fact that Man United fans, such as myself, would be in pain. But so would some Arsenal fans. So that would be the only consolation there. But that being said, that's not going to happen anyway. That's not going to be happening. I don't see us getting all this way unbeaten and then to not win the the Europa League in the end. I just don't see it. So yeah, a job well done. We're still unbeaten. I don't know if you get a gold trophy if you win the competition unbeaten. I've no idea. I think City have done it. When they won the Champions League, I think they went unbeaten. But we're not going to speak about City on this match reaction. We're going to keep it Man United. And a job well done tonight. I fully enjoyed the football after those changes had been made. Lenioro steaming through the midfield, making things happen. Bruno looked good at times, actually. Mason Mount looked lively. Ahmad showing quality, of course. Kobe Mino dropping his shoulder and showing what he can do, what he's really about when he plays in the advanced positions. You know, so I thought there was some good things actually for the first time in a long time. For the first time in a long time, there was actually some positives to take from that game. Once the changes had come. Prior to that, it stunk. It stunk really bad. It stunk really bad. It was bad. Honestly, I wanted the game to end. At halftime, I was saying to my chat, I was like, "Yo, I can't wait for this game to be done." At halftime, that's bad. That is bad. I should want to sit here and watch my football team, but instead, I'm wanting the game to end. But I enjoyed what I saw once them changes were made, and that's weird because I don't really like this team, but you know did well once those changes were made for sure. And I think the scoreline was just of how we played towards the end. Towards the end, yeah, for sure. But anyway, thank you for everyone that tuned into the live stream. This actually marks 4 weeks of us doing YouTube right now. As you can see, we're at 951 subs. So thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed, liked, shared, everything like that, commented. I appreciate that's 951 subs more than I thought I would have got when I started. But anyone that's new, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, click all, lets you know when I'm live next or dropping any new content. And that's it. We're done.